Hello Libra, welcome to my channel, The Mother Speaks Tarot. My name is Allison. My channel is under a year old, so if you haven't already, please consider subscribing. If you do subscribe today, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I am so grateful for all of you, and I say it with every video because without you, my channel wouldn't be what it is today. Okay, so those of you who are new and don't know, I am also an author. I'm writing an action-adventure love story on superhero twin flames. It's called Perception, the 2 Yet 1, book 1 here, which I've read out loud live on Facebook, and I've uploaded all of those videos for you to enjoy here on YouTube for absolutely free. Try out the story, see if you like it. If you've already read book 1 or watched all the videos, just know that book 2 is published and available. These beautiful, very well-made paperbacks are available from Kindle Direct Publishing for only $15.99 each, plus shipping. If you have Amazon Prime, your shipping will be free. So welcome everyone. I hope you all had a wonderful Mother's Day. Today, if you were with me last week, you know that I am dedicating the entire month to the mother energy, as we are the Mother Speaks Tarot, a channel that the sacred feminine is able to be heard through, the masculine as well, but because the mother energy has been silenced and ignored and subjugated for thousands of years now, the mother, who I'm very close with, asked me to create this channel. And so with Mother's Day, I did what I did in February, dedicated the whole month to love in February, and we got our messages from goddesses of love. So this month, each week we will receive our messages through a different mother energy. Recently, I was meditating for a name that I wanted to name something in my story. I'm writing my 3rd book, and a word came to me, and it was spelled out in everything, and it was spelled CERRYDDWYN. And when I looked that up, it's spelled differently now, but it's a goddess, and her name is Cerridwen. And so I still need a name for what I was trying to name. But this is what happens for me every now and then. A god or goddess, or sometimes a couple of them at once, will introduce themselves to me, such as the way Cerridwen did. Now, she is the triple goddess. She can represent the triple goddess by herself, and sometimes she is included. She is a Celtic goddess, and so sometimes she's included in a trinity as the CRONE energy, with goddess Blodeuwedd as the maiden and goddess Aeshnidae as the mother. But because only Cerridwen reached out to me, that's who I am working with this week. So she is Celtic, that's the UK, and so today we're using one of my very favorite decks, The Forest of Enchantment Tarot by Linnea Weatherstone and Mervela Allwood illustrating, because it's all about the enchanted forest of the UK. Today is also the new moon, which is why I have my glowy moon here. And this is also the triple goddess symbol here. And Cerridwen is the goddess of the cauldron. And so I have my little cauldron with treasure in it to represent her today. Okay, so at the end of the reading, I was moved to use the Oracle of the Unicorns. We'll have 3 of those by Cordelia Francesca Barabs, and then we'll pull 1 card from the Oracle of the Fairies by Karen Kay and artwork by Ginger Kelly. Okay. All right, so as a reader, I read minor arcana as messages about your free will, and major arcana as messages about your divine blueprint. Your divine blueprint is the plan that you made for your life before you incarnated, so that you would encounter and hopefully learn certain poignant lessons of life that, when learned, raise the vibration of your soul and the wisdom that is encoded within your soul. If you were able to continue to rise in vibration and wisdom, because like I said, we all have free will, say you continue to rise in vibration and wisdom lifetime after lifetime, you eventually get to a place where you are what they call enlightened and can affect a lot of good changes on the planet. So when we're looking at your major arcana cards, it's sort of like destiny, but not really, because free will can change just about anything. And I say just about because there are things that we write into our divine blueprint that happen or do not happen no matter what we do. And those times are indicated to me by the Wheel of Fortune, which you do not have. Okay, just kind of fixing things. I had to go do a couple of things before reading today, so I'm a little off. All right, so let me just drink some water here. I took my dog for a walk and stuff, and it's rather warm now, so all right, let's get going. What we have here right at the heart of everything is the Three of Visions in the reverse. Okay, so this deck does not have reversed meanings. So the way I read a card that is upside down in this particular deck is that the energy is not fully manifested. Like if it had been like this, I would say, oh, this is friends and celebration, but it's upside down, so it's not a fully, not completely in its power, okay? So the Visions is Cups, and Cups is Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio energy. This is intuition and emotion. It's love, it's happiness. This is a celebration. This is a card of celebration. This is, sometimes this is a wedding. This is a celebration that comes from an emotional manifestation, like a wedding or an anniversary or a baby shower or something like that. So also sometimes this can mean third-party situations. So this is in the reverse. So if it's a third-party situation, it's not fully manifested. It could be going away. It could be manifesting. But what I feel from this mostly is that this is a celebration that is manifesting. Okay? I feel like for most of you, that's the message here. There's going to be, and possibly some collaboration beginning to manifest into your life. So now, the card that crosses this here is, I believe, what's holding you or someone else back. This is the Eight of Challenges. Challenges are sword energy, air energy. That's what you are. You, Gemini, and Aquarian energy. So there is fear. Someone here, whether it's you or someone else, is very afraid. They don't know what to do. They can't see what to do. Okay, they just, they're afraid to do or say anything because of, whatever might happen. The story in this card is that this is an enchanted thorn bush, and the more this woman moves, the more she tries to escape it, the worse she gets caught up in it. So she stops moving, and she doesn't know what to do. She covers her eyes. Whereas if you just sit still for a moment, maybe meditate and release the fear, maybe the magic thorns will let you go. Okay, but this celebration, that whatever this is, it could be collaboration, but this is a celebration, I feel, that is not manifesting just yet because of fear. The next energy that we read is what is at the root of everything, and this is the Child of Boons. Okay, So the child is in this deck. This is the pages. Boons is pentacles, earth energy, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus energy. By the way, it's the new moon in Taurus today, which is why I've got my moon. And since it's not a full moon, I'm having it go through all the different colors. Isn't it pretty? I love this thing. But the child of boons in the reverse, I think this is about, okay, I'm sorry, I forgot to explain. In this particular deck, the people cards, the pages, the knights, the kings, the queens, you know, they're called different things in here. But the people cards have shadow traits. They have character traits and shadow traits. And so these are the only cards that I can read in the reverse. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and look up in this really beautiful book that comes with this deck. All right, the Child of Boons. Now, look at that, okay? This child is being tempted. So there's an element of temptation and danger if you succumb to that temptation, okay? And remember, this is the energy that's at the root of everything. So there may be an earth sign child in your life who is acting like this. Pardon me. There may be, this could just be an energy, but this is inexperience in earthly practicalities, can't manage money, expects others to care for him, and doesn't always tell the truth. So, there's somebody in your life, or this could be you, that when it comes to money, they're a child. They don't understand how to get it to work for them. They don't know how to manage it. And because of this somewhat innocence, they expect others to care for them. They are obviously insecure because they don't always tell the truth. When, you know, if someone was very secure in themselves, they would tell the truth, right? So I'm getting, there's insecurity here. There's maybe embarrassment. All right, so the next energy that we read here is the energy in your recent past that is moving out of your life at this time. And so this looks like you've been independent and single, okay? This is the single card, not in a relationship, not married or such. This is, pardon me, this is the card of the independent feminine. Usually that's why this is a female here. This is a little brownie, and her relatives live in the city, but she doesn't want to live in the city. She wants to live out in the forest, and she has everything that she needs except for a counterpart, which she can have if she wants. It's just that she has created a life for herself that brings her happiness, okay? But I don't think that is what's moving out of your life. I think the independence, I think the singleness is what is moving out of your life at this time. Or this could be a person in your life that you've been spending a lot of time with, and they're moving out of your life as well. Now, these energies can always move back in, okay? Now, the next two cards are, for me, are future cards. Okay, now what we've got here is the Two of Challenges, so more air energy, and it's in the reverse. This may be simply a possibility since it's in a future position, a future card position, and it's in the reverse, which is not completely manifested. So sometimes that is a possibility for me. Now, the Two of Challenges, this is the Two of Swords is usually when you're at a crossroads and you really kind of can't see where you're going, so you have to use your intuition. It can be a very hard choice to make. However, this is more about, see, this man is going through the enchanted forest, and it's very dense, and the only way to go is through this magic mirror. he comes across this magic mirror. So he either deals with the magic mirror or he turns around, which is something that he doesn't want to do. It's in his way. So it's just hanging there. So he's going to just go ahead and see what this magic mirror is all about. And amazingly enough, all it does is show him his reflection, exactly who he is. See, he hasn't changed. He's just him. So there is an element of truth here, where somebody may be really looking at themselves and looking at themselves in a very stark, truthful way, starkly truthful. It's self-discovery, and you know, this is up here and this is down here. Yeah, this, and then the whole thing about not always telling the truth, maybe not seeing the truth about themselves. So this right here, I believe, is what is being looked at. And then so what you do is you go from this child energy to more of an adult energy and in your own energy. Okay, so if this is you, you're looking at yourself. Okay, like I said, though, this could be, you know, a child, an earth sign child in your life. This could be someone else, but whoever this is, they're going to be looking at themselves very truthfully. And there may be something coming up that they can't avoid that shows them this magic mirror. Okay, that's what I'm getting for that. Now, the next energy that we have here is a major arcana card. Okay, so this is a very important energy. This is the energy of strength. This is the card of Leo, but we have the wolf here. You can tell that this fairy tale in this card is Little Red Riding Hood, but you can see here that she's grown up. Her hair is gray. She is a mature woman now. And it sure doesn't look like that wolf wants to eat her, and that's because he doesn't. Something different happened in this story. Instead of the wolf eating the grandma, the wolf decided not to eat the grandma. And it's all because of love. You see how he loves her. He's a magic wolf, okay? So don't look at this like normal wolves, okay? This is a magic wolf. And, you know, he loves Little Red Riding Hood. He decided not to eat the grandma. He decided to not do violence or anything that is negative and only focus on love. And so love and gentleness is what has changed the situation for the better. They're happy and they're good friends now. This is the card of Archangel Ariel. You'll usually see her very gently taming a lion, which is why this is the card of Leo. Now, here's what I think, that whoever this is, who's going to be looking at themselves in this very stark starkly truthful way, is going to tame that. Whatever they find inside of them that they feel is negative, they're going to tame that animal inside of them very gently with love. And I feel that because this is right side up, this is fully manifested, there may be some strength, which is not unusual when you face yourself with this stark truth. You do need to be strong sometimes to bear this information that you find out about yourself that you didn't really know, that, you know, you were doing these things, you know, that maybe this, maybe, you know, or, you know, this could be you, this could be someone else, but whatever they find, the point is that it's going to be, the beast will be tamed with gentleness and love. And I feel there's a victory. This is the strength card, but I feel that this is also a victory card today. Now the next Oh, yeah. Okay, so the next card that we read is the Hope. Now, here, you know, I was kind of wondering why I was getting collaboration with this card, because this isn't usually collaboration. This is in the Three of Wands too, but this is the collaboration card for me, really. The Three of Coins, the Three of Boons in this deck. So this is a collaboration that hasn't quite manifested yet, but see, they're all happy together. This is creating something as a team, and everybody's happy, everybody's respectful of one another, everybody is doing their own job. And so look at this. I mean, this is happiness too. This is cups. Cups is emotion, joy, celebrating. So I think that you are hoping for some sort of collaboration. It could be a business, or, you know, it could be a project that you want to collaborate on. And the people, the people in this are all the same. They all look the same, but in this one, they're very, very different. And yes, one is a crow, and I'm still going to call it, you know, like a people. You know, he's a being, right? He's writing. Okay, so I feel like the people that you're hoping to collaborate with are very different, but inside you're all soulmates. Soul. Yeah. The water of the cups here. And oh yes, this is a victory. This is a victory because of this fear. You're going to overcome this fear, or whoever this person is going to overcome fear. So that's why it's a victory. Okay, so I feel like, you know, keep hoping for this, keep thinking about this in a positive light, and it should manifest for you. Okay. Now here is the card for your current situation, your environment, your current state of being. Okay, this is the Five of Challenges. Okay, this is the Five of Swords. Most of the time, this is gossip and slander and competition and getting one over on the other, and just nasty, nasty conflict. Okay, the Five of Wands is a conflict that works out for everyone in the end. Everyone's better off for it. This, however, isn't. It's never been. The Five of Swords is always sharp tongues and just ridiculousness. For this particular deck, though, this is a challenge that seems insurmountable. And this is what is causing this fear. It could be that you or this person doesn't know. I mean, it's obvious that she doesn't know what to do. Yeah, she doesn't know what to do. That's why she's just staying still. What can you do against something like this? This is a giant. Now, every time I get this card, I tell everybody, because this represents an insurmountable force, something that you just cannot win. So you probably are feeling right now, or whoever is afraid in your life that you're focusing on, let's just say it's you, okay? Just assign it as you see it. But I'm just going to keep reading it that way. This is so much fear, you don't know what to do. This is, if you actually saw a giant, that's probably everybody's first response. But remember what I say when I get this card about Jack and the Beanstalk? Jack from Jack and the Beanstalk overcame his giant. Sometimes things that look insurmountable, seem insurmountable, are not. Now here we have your fear card. This is the Three of Challenges, which is the Three of Swords, which is a broken heart. And in this particular deck, this talks about breaking your own heart, because this man, this is the story about the breadcrumbs in the forest, where he's a widow and they're starving. He and his children are starving, and he thinks that he needs to abandon them out in the woods because either they'll find food to eat and be fine, or they'll die faster than starving to death. So he's giving up. He's convinced himself that he can't have his children anymore as much as he loves them, and he abandons them in the forest. And at first, you know, they bring some bread crumbs and the birds eat them, so you know what I mean. Or they then they have to use white stones. I forgot how exactly it goes, but this is in the reverse for you in your fear. So I think in the reverse, it's saying that this is not going to happen unless you keep focusing on it. Okay? If you look at this. So, like, if she doesn't do anything, she's crying, he's crying, she's not doing anything. He's not doing anything really to save his children. He's just leaving them. Okay? So if you don't get out of the sphere energy and actually do something, which is look at yourself and overcome the things that you don't like, this could still manifest. You don't have to do anything, but your fear is a broken heart when it didn't have to be. Now, this is your potential outcome, and I say potential because we have free will, and this is the manifesting energy of the star. Okay, this is you might be, if you are like in the entertainment industry, you might be on the verge of becoming a star. Okay, but this is all your hopes and dreams coming true. And I believe that it's in reverse right now, because this is something that you've got to look at, you or this person. All this right here, all this reversed energy is something that needs to be overcome with love and gentleness and bravery and strength to do this. But this is right side up. So if this is you, which, you know, then yes, you've got the strength to do this. If this is someone else that you were focused on right now, they have the strength to do this. This is fully manifested energy. So I think that these are upside down. Well, this is to tell a story of what's wrong here. This is upside down because this person hasn't really looked at themselves in the mirror just yet. But they have the strength to overcome what they find and then bring their dreams, manifest their dreams. So the star card is a really good omen, reversed or not. Okay? So this is your underlying energy, the seeker of spells. The seeker is the knight, and spells is wands. So this is fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. The star is Aquarius energy. So you've got earth, you've got air, you've got fire, and you have water. Okay, so you are working with all of the energies available to you. The underlying energy here is, now what's going on here is this knight, she knew about this magic flower that blooms only every so often for probably like 5 minutes every 30 years or something very special like that. And then you also have to know where one is growing, and that's what she's done. She has gone into the enchanted forest at night with only her wand to light her way. Look at, she is smiling. She's not afraid of anything out there. This is a fox that's following her and watching her, and she is so strong. She is standing in her power. She is so confident in her abilities, you know, that now she's there enjoying herself. This is something she's doing for enjoyment. She just wants to see this blessed event happen. And so this is bravery. This is confidence. This is skills, putting your skills to work, putting your bravery, your strength to work so that something miraculous and rare can be witnessed or occur. All right, so let's see what the unicorns have. First of all, let's see how much control you have over this situation. I gauged that by the number of major arcana compared to minor arcana, and you've got strength and the star, and that's all. So 2 out of 10 cards means that you are very much in control of this. So please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Also, check out my books. They are part of my divine blueprint. I was informed about them when I was 23. I'm 49 now, and I was told by a very, very talented psychic that I would be writing this series of books that would be about superheroes, but that teach the path to enlightenment, the spiritual path. And I was like, what? You know, but I've done it. A story has come to me, and I've written 2 books so far, and I haven't gotten any bad reviews. Everybody seems to love it. And some people have even reported spiritual healing. So check it out. Wow. Wow. Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay, the unicorns want to talk. I was going to only get 3 cards, but they wanted you to have 4. Okay. Yep. Yep. All right. So, friendship. Okay. So this is the friendship element I was talking about, because this is also friends. Okay, this can stand for hanging out with a bunch of friends. So when it comes to this is what the unicorns have to say. Seek out your soul family. See, that's what I was saying. It's like they may look different, they may look very different, but they're actually your soul family. Okay? Spend more time socializing. Surround yourself with positive people. That's right. See, this is positivity. They're happy. They're collaborating happily. They're doing their own job. They're not worrying about whether the other one is doing it right or not. Nobody's trying to control one another. They're just doing something. They each have their own job. They each believe in each other, and they just put something together with lots of love, and they're doing it with a lot of happiness. And when you create things like that, that's blessed. So, and that's the kind of stuff that makes dreams come true. Okay, so then, gentleness. Be kind to yourself and others. Honor your gentleness. Speak words of love. I've been getting this message a lot. Speak words of love. Don't speak in anger. Don't speak, you know, of suspicion or insecurities. Just speak with love and support. And that's going to get you somewhere, definitely. And with all this orange too, it's even going to help with your creativity. These 2 cards here came out. They're so orange. Now, orange is the sacral chakra. The second chakra, it's all about creation. It's also all about sexual energy. So I feel like they go together. Gentleness and friendship is creativity. It brings in this sacred creation energy, okay? And then, oh wow, then look at these two cards, very much, look at, they're, you know, indigo and purple, both of them have a full moon. Okay, so innocence, take time to play, nurture your inner child, live with a childlike sense of wonder. So yeah, so okay, I think this is you. Maybe you've been having a hard time with money. Maybe you have been not really handling the money side of your life as well as you could. There has been some sort of temptation involved here that you may have fallen for, but it's because your energy is very innocent when it comes to this particular thing, which is taking care of yourself, making money. So the next one is cycles. Everything has its right time. Honor the cycles of your body. Take time. No, I'm sorry. Tune into the moon's magic. Okay, so today is the new moon. The new moon is when the moon is not shining at all. You don't see it, but what it's doing is it's starting a new cycle. So that's what this card is about. This is saying today you can put some intention with this new moon. Okay, so the new moon is like when you have when you want to do intentions and you attach it to the power of the full moon, what it does is it grows. Okay, it grows until it finally, you know, because the moon is gone, which is why it's the new moon. And then as it starts to crescent and it gets bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, it's waxing. That's the waxing moon. And so when you want an intention to get bigger and bigger and bigger, you can attach that intention to the new moon tonight. And then that's what will happen with that energy. It'll get bigger and bigger and bigger. When you want something that is very, very powerful, you can do that on the full moon, because that's when the moon is at its fullest power. If you want something in your life to go away, then you attach that to the next day, the waning moon. After the moon is done being full for, well, it's full for a couple days. So you know what I mean? Once it's done being full and it starts to wane, then you can attach energy to that aspect of the moon as well. Now, people might be like, what is just the moon? No, the moon affects a lot of stuff. It affects our bodies, it affects the tides, and it does have power. And you can attach your intention to the moon. So that's what I feel you're being guided to do. Let's do some magic and let your dreams come to life, okay? Now, let's see what the fairies have to say. Okay, all right, let me get my, wow. Just want to say thank you so much to Goddess Cerridwen for these, this very clear message. Okay, hidden depths. Something hidden is about to come to light, perhaps a secret or memory at the back of your mind. When we expose what's hidden, we can become free. So I think that is this. This is what's been hidden. To see the stark truth, the stark reality of who you are and what you do, is this, that is exploring your depths of who you are. A lot of people function with surface knowledge about themselves. But I'm going to say that again. A lot of people function with surface knowledge about themselves. Okay? So to me, this mirror is like water. It's like a pool of water, and she's standing in it over here. It's time to stand in who you are and stand in the power of your intuition and go deep inside to understand who you are. Okay? Because once you do that, your life becomes clearer and it's easier to bring in your blessings. Okay? So that's what I have for you today, Libra. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Check out the description box. There's links to purchase my books. There's links to view me reading book 1 aloud. There's links for my friend April. There's links about my life and some of the miracles that have gone on. I do offer personal readings, so if you would like one of those, check out the information below. So until next time, see you later, Libra.